Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, today I am going to walk you through for a beginner into Midjourney. So Midjourney is where you can create your AI digital art or digital images, and it's basically where you're going to enter text, and then based on the text or the keywords that you enter, it's going to generate the image based off of those um, keywords that you enter. So in order to use Midjourney, you first have to have a Discord account. So you want to go to discord.com, and mine says open Discord because I already have created an account, but you'll have to go and yours will say join Discord or something similar to that. Or so you will join Discord, and once you join Discord, it's going to actually look like this once you join. And this is basically like if you remember back in the day, I'm really old, guys, where we had AOL or American Online, and you had the chat rooms that you could go into. Well, that's kind of like what Discord resembles to me. It feels like a chat room. And when you get into Discord, when you're working with the free version of Midjourney, you're going to come to this little icon here where you have this little white sailboat, and this is going to allow you to access the newbie rooms and the general rooms, which are the rooms that you'll use when you're using the Midjourney free account. Okay. Now, once you create your Discord account, you also want to open up a separate tab, and you want to sign up for Midjourney. So, so here we have midjourney.com. And when you sign up for, hold on 1 second here. When you sign up for Midjourney, it's going to look really kind of funky. I just want to show you the sign up screen. So this is going to be your Midjourney. So it's midjourney.com. And what you want to do, don't let this screen intimidate you like it did me the first time. Just click on join the beta. Okay. Now for me, I would click sign in, but you're going to click join the beta, and then you will, complete the basic info that it's asking you for. It's really simple, only takes about a minute for you to do that. And then at that point, you'll get logged into Midjourney. I'm going to go ahead and sign in, and then I'm going to click authorize. All right, so here is my Midjourney. So the way I look at Midjourney is kind of like the place where you can go and you can get inspiration from other people that are using Midjourney as far as helping with your prompts, especially if you're new to the AI digital art world. And it's also going to store all of your images that you have created inside of Discord. Okay, so you have Discord that you want to sign up for, and then Midjourney. Now, once you create your account in Midjourney, you're only going to be able to generate 25 generations or 25 prompts before you will have to make a decision on whether or not you want to purchase the plan. And so in order to purchase the plan, right here on the bottom left next to your name, you're going to have this this ellipsis or the three dots. When you click on that, it'll give you manage plan. Now yours will pop up and say that you have to purchase a plan. It won't give you another option. Okay. And so you'll have, now this tutorial is taken on January 15th of 2023. So depending on when you see this pricing may change, but right now the basic is $10 per month. You get up to 200 generations. Then the standard plan is $30 per month. You can click here on this link to change it if you want to be billed yearly at a rate of $24, and they will bill you for the entire year at that rate. If not, then you just change that to 30, and it's $30 on a monthly basis, being billed on a monthly basis. And then they also have the pro plan. Now you can see that you're pretty much unlimited here with the standard plan, which is what I have. But you can get the pro plan for $60 if that's more, based on what you need. But all right, so now that we have that out of the way, we're going to go back over to, well, before we go to Discord, I'm going to tell you in Midjourney, when you want to get inspiration, you're going to click on this community feed on the left-hand side. And this is where you'll be able to see all the art that other people are creating or have created in Midjourney. And if you see something you like, all you have to do is click on the three little dots there, and you can open that prompt and you can actually copy the full command. And it's better to copy the full command than the prompt. And if I copy the full command, I'm going to show you what it's going to do. I copied that full command. It'll show you when you just lay your cursor, pretty much what they entered to get this particular image. Now, the great thing or the beauty about AI digital art is that unless you're using a seed number, you're not going to get the same image that someone else can't generate the same image that you created. Okay. So I'm not going to talk about seeds in this because this is for beginners, but just know that there is a way that you can get the same image someone else has based off of a seed number. Okay. So now I'm going to go back over to Discord, which is where I would put that prompt. So when you're on the free plan, you're going to be scrolling through here and you want to find either a newbie room or you want to scroll down and find a general room. Okay. And that's where you will be going to generate your prompts or put that prompt that I just found inspiration to use. Okay. But before we do that, one of the things that I do want to show you, I'm just going to go to my account here, is that this area here at the bottom in a newbie or general room next to the plus sign, you're going to type the / and then you're going to type in help and enter twice. When you do that, you're going to get the getting started, the quick start guide. There's a link to that. You get to view all of your images. It tells you where to do that. And I've shown you can find that in Midjourney. You get basic commands that will help you get better at your prompts. There's a link for that. Any extra options, direct messages, blah, blah, blah. All of that stuff is here. So I would highly recommend before you start generating prompts, because once you start generating prompts or generations, you're going to forget about this. Trust me. But if you want to be really good at it, I highly recommend that you go here first. So you'll just do, again, / and help, and then enter twice. Okay. So that's that. So now I'm going to go back to the icon with the little white sailboat there. I'm going to come down, excuse me, and I'm going to find a general or newbie room. So I'll start out with this general one. So I'm going to go to general one, and then right here, I'm going to do the / and you're going to type in imagine, 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 and then enter. And that prompt that I copied from over in Midjourney in the community, I'm going to paste that prompt right there. Instead of typing it in, I'm just going to paste the prompt in. Okay. I paste that prompt in, it shows us what that person used to get their image. But once I enter, you're going to see that my image will look nothing like their image. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and enter. And when you're in the general and the newbie rooms, you're on the free version of Midjourney. Everyone else that is using the free version, they're also in these newbie and general rooms, and they're generating digital images just like you are. So your image is going to be amongst everyone else's images or image requests that have been generated. You will know which one is yours because yours is going to be kind of highlighted in an orange color, and it'll have like an orange border over a border line here on the left. So we'll take a look and see if we can locate mine right quick. And sometimes it'll take a minute. It just depends on how many people are in this room, you know, generating images. And you will, when you, let's see, this may be mine. Okay, it says not allowed with argument uplight. Okay, so basically I have to go in and I have to take off da, 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 up beta. Okay, I have to take off up beta. So if you generate a prompt and something is wrong with the prompt, you're going to get a message from the bot. And I knew that this one was mine because remember I said it's going to be kind of highlighted in red, I mean orange. But this one just has a red line to let me know that my prompt was invalid. So what I need to do is I need to take off up beta. Up beta is not allowed with the versioning that I'm using, which is version 4. So I'm going to go back and forward slash imagine. I'm going to retype or re-put that prompt in, and I'm going to take out this up beta. So my image is going to definitely look different. So they have an aspect ratio of 2:3, quality set at 2, and then they have the versioning 4 that they're using. So now I should be good. So you see that this is my prompt here. It has that orange border on the left. So that will let me know where mine is among everyone in the room. Okay, so you can see mine is coming to life. It is currently at 31%, 62%, and you don't want to touch it until it's at 100%. All right, so it's done. It's baked. All right, so we're gonna go and we're going to locate mine. Let's see, there we go, right there. Remember I said it's gonna be kind of highlighted in an orangish tint and it'll have a orange line on the left-hand side. So what you see before you is you're gonna always get 4 images at one time. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So when we click on this, we'll get a little link here that says open in browser. So we can open it up to take a better look. And so this is the first image, second image, third image, fourth image. Gorgeous. Okay. And you can see that it's not the same image that that person actually created. It's similar, but it's not the same. Okay. So now, because this opened in a separate tab, I'm just going to exit out of that tab to get back to Discord. And when you get back to Discord, you just click outside of the image. So what you have here, if you say, I like image 1, but I want to make it look crisper and cleaner, then you can upscale it. That's what upscaling will do. So you can upscale image 1, you can upscale image 2, you can upscale image 3, or upscale image 4. If you want to regenerate that prompt or that generation, you would just click this. And then you can create variations. So if you say, I really like image 1, then, but I want to see some variations of it, then you could click on the V1, same thing for 2, 3, and 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look again and I'm going to determine which one I want to upscale. Excuse me. I'm going to upscale number 1. So I'm going to exit out of that tab and just click outside of the image, and I'm going to upscale 1. And again, it'll go back amongst everyone that's in this general one room. And I will know that mine has completed upscaling when I see this orange tint and that orange line. Okay. Now, I will tell you that upscaling normally doesn't take very long, but variations can take a little bit longer. Okay. So we're going to look here and we'll find our upscaled image. And then again, it will go through that 0 to 100% to let you know when it's complete. So we'll give it a minute here. You're gonna get overwhelmed like I have been when I've done these things. It's like it takes over your life. So here's mine, and I know it because there's that orange line, and it has not started generating just yet, or the Midjourney bot has not started creating my digital image yet. But just look at all the nice art that you see out here. Somebody's working on James Brown, and look at this prompt that they're using. It is ridiculously long. And that's nice. But you do not have to be an artist, guys. All you have to do is just let your imagination run free. That's it. If you can imagine it, you can create it in Midjourney. All right, so we're still holding. And that's one of the downsides, guys, I would say, to having the free version of Midjourney is because you have to basically get in line in these newbie and general rooms, and you have to wait, uh, you know, until everybody that, generated their prompt before you have to wait till theirs is done before, they start yours. So it's taking a little bit of time here. There we go. It is complete. And I know that because my percentage is at 0. So I can click on that and open it in the browser. And now you can see all the intricate details and everything. Okay. So I'm going to exit out of that tab, just click outside of the image. And now I'm going to show you when you like an image that you've upscaled, or even if you didn't upscale it, you have the ability to get variations of it. So I'm going to do variations of that image once I locate it here. All right, so now I can make variations. I can do a light upscale redo, a beta upscale redo, and you also have this web option. So what I'm going to do is just click on make variations. Now, remember, I clicked on the image by accident. Remember I told you that variations sometimes take a minute. So we've clicked on make variations. When you make a selection, you don't have to remember what you selected because it's going to turn like a darker blue color here. And so you can see that it's showing us that we've already clicked on make variations. Okay. So now the Midjourney bot will give us 4 variations of that particular image. I will say that it is moving kind of fast in this room, so we may not have to wait that long on this variation. Okay, here we go. We're right here. And it says 0%, or we don't see a percentage, so that lets us know that it is done. And you'll be able to tell that you upscaled it and that you did variations, so it'll follow your prompt. So now I can click on that and click on the open in browser link. And now we have 4 variations. You can see it's something different about the hair in each one of them, and a little something different in the face. And then the object that she was holding is different in each picture. Okay, so that's your variations. So again, if you open it, a new tab, always just exit out of the tab. Otherwise, you're going to have a bunch of tabs open at one time. So I'm just going to exit and then just click outside of it. Now, um, when you want, if you like this image and you want to save it, you just click on the image and then right click, and then you can save image as. It's going to save that image wherever you want to on your computer as a PNG. Okay, so that's how you'll save your images. Now I'm going to actually type in a prompt just to let you see how easy it is to actually, um, do it without copying a prompt from someone else in Midjourney. So I always start out with Imagine. Type in Imagine. Once you've typed in Imagine, it'll automatically start your prompt. So all you have to do is enter. And you want to make sure you're inside the little area where the cursor is when you start to type. So I'm going to say African American schoolgirl chibi. And that's all I'm going to type. And going to enter. Okay, so I told you to always type inside where the cursor is, and then I typed outside of it. All right, there we go. But one of the good things, guys, is whatever you do wrong, the Midjourney bot is going to correct you along the way. Okay, so they will, you know, let you know what you messed up on and what to fix really quickly so that you can get your image out there. All right, so we're gonna look for our African American schoolgirl chibi. La 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 la. That's nice. All right. Maybe it was up a little bit further. All right, there we go. Well, no, that's our variations. So let's keep going. So again, downside to the free version of Midjourney is you got to have that patience to be scrolling through here looking for your artwork. And I do apologize for clearing my throat, guys. Just got over being sick. All right, so I think this is us right here. There's our orange tint and our orange line. And now we can click on it. We can open it in a browser. And now you can see we have our African American schoolgirl chibi. Okay. All right, so in a nutshell, guys, it's just that easy to create images in Midjourney. If you can think it, you can generate it or have Midjourney to generate it for you. Again, you get 4 images each time. Each time you hit enter on a prompt, that's considered a generation. You get 25 generations or 25 prompts before you are going to be required to make a decision to purchase Midjourney. Otherwise, you won't be able to create any additional generations. Um, you have your 4 quadrants, upscale, 1 to 4, variations, 1 to 4. You don't have to retype this in again. If you want to start over with that same prompt, you just click this. And you're always looking at your percentage when you do a generation or ignite a generation to make sure that it is completely done because that's when you're going to get all the intricate details for that particular image. And then if you want to save it, you're going to click on the image and then right click and you can save image as, you can just copy it, whatever works for you. Okay. Now, once you have generated your images are going to be stored in Midjourney. So you can come to Midjourney. Now I'm I have one tab open for Discord. I have a separate tab open for Midjourney. So now I can come to the home tab in Midjourney, and you're going to see the images that I have created. Now I'm going to refresh my screen here. And now I can see the images that I generated, in that general one room. These are the images. And when I click on those images, sorry, I'm going to get one here. When I just lay my cursor over the image, you can see exactly what was entered. Again, if you are using the community for inspiration, always click on the three dots, select copy and full command. Do not select prompt. Always look for things like upscale beta, uplight, things like that, because that part of the prompt won't work when you copy it. And what else? Um, if you Once you have created an account and you have friends that are also on Midjourney, you guys have linked up through Midjourney, you can go to your personal feed, and this is where you'll be able to see all of your friends that you're following on Midjourney. You'll be able to see their artwork here instead of having to go to the community feed. Okay. There's one other thing I want to show you in Discord, and then that's pretty much it. I've shown you how to generate a prompt. You get 25 generations for free. After that, you have to pay for Midjourney. I've shown you how to get to the plans to decide which plan you want to purchase. Currently today, you have a $10 plan, a $30 plan, and a $60 plan, and you decide what works best for you. The other thing that I want to show you is once you purchase Midjourney, or if you purchase Midjourney, you can create a server. And what that server is going to do is going to allow you to see all of your images in one place. You no longer have to go to the newbie or the general room to actually, find your images or create your images. So I have here 3 servers, but I'm going to show you how to create a server. And so what you'll do is you will click on, you want to make sure that you're in Discord. You're going to click on this little green plus here, or white plus, and you're going to select create my own. And then for me and my friends, or for a club or community, whatever the preference is, I'm going to say for me and my friends, and then you would type in the server's name. So I'm going to say test server because I'm going to end up deleting this, and create. Okay. Now, once you create your server, you want to go back over to, and there's the test server that I just created, T's. That's the short. Of course, they're not going to put the whole name, but they just have T's here. So what you would do is you would go, once you create a server, you're going to go to this, back to the white little sailboat here. And you're going to look for tech support. So let's see. I think it's member support. Let me just make sure. Member support. Okay, so right here, you're going to click on, let me see. Oh, you're going to click on this link right here so that you can message or invite the bot to your server. You have to invite the bot to your server. If you do not invite the bot to your server, you won't be able to create any request from your room. So if I go to my test server and I type in the / and imagine, it's not working. And that's because I have to invite the bot to this room. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the little white icon here. I'm going to click on this right here. Let me make sure I'm in the right place. Hold on. It is. I haven't did this in a minute, so let me just make sure I'm in the right place. All right, hold on one second. Let me make sure. All right, guys, here we go. It is under member support. You're going to come to the white sailboat member support, and you can just say, how can I, add the bot to my server? And basically, you're going to get this message here. Can I add this bot to another server? And so you're going to click on subscribers can also create images in their direct messages with the bot. Tap here to DM the bot. So you're going to click on that, and then you're going to click add to server. When you click add to server, you're going to make sure you use this drop down arrow, and you're going to select what server you want to add the bot to. So we're going to add the bot to the test server, and we're going to hit continue and then authorize. You're going to select I am human, and now you have authorized that bot to communicate with you on that server. So now when we go back to the test server, we can now type in the imagine, and it will come up, and it will allow us to now start typing in baby on a flying saucer. And now we can start generating prompts from our server. And notice there's nobody else in here. In order for someone to be generating images on this server, you have to invite them to this server, just like I invited the Midjourney bot. Okay. So now I don't have to go and look for my images because they're all going to be right here. I no longer, once I pay for Midjourney, I no longer have to go back and use the newbie or the general rooms. Okay. So you can see it's at 93%. And now it is done. And you have that same process. You got a little newborn baby and a flying saucer. You can click on the link to open it in the new browser to make the images larger so you can see them better to determine, oh, that's so cute. And then once you're done, you close that tab because if you don't, again, you're going to end up with a slew of tabs open. So exit that. You're back in Discord. You just click outside of the image, and here we are. You got your 4 quadrants. You got your upscales, your variations. You can regenerate that image without, or that prompt without typing it in. And the last thing I'm going to show you, I think I said that before, but really the last thing I'm going to show you is if you do / settings and enter twice, you will see what settings you are set up for in Midjourney. So Midjourney has, I think it is 7 versions. So you have version 1 through 4, Midjourney version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4. You also have Midjourney Test Photo, and then you have Niji. Okay, so it's 7. You have 7 versions out here. And you can use any of these that you so choose. So you do have limitations based on which variation you're working in. So like if I go in and I use Midjourney version 1, I just selected it so you can see it's changed now. All I have to do is my / imagine, and I'm going to say baby on a flying saucer just to see what we get. So you can see the difference in that versioning. This is version 4, which it'll have here. And now we're going to use version 1. But all you have to do is click on these. The only ones that you can't click on is private mode. That means no one else can see your images. You have to pay additional for that. I don't know how much it is. You can see I don't have it. But we're going to see what this looks like on Midjourney version 1. So if you're not getting the look and feel of an image that you need, you might want to play around with your versionings. You might want to change your style. You can do a regular upscale, light upscale, a beta upscale. You can do it in the public mode. Well, you have to do it in the public mode unless you pay for this. You can remix, fast load, or relax mode. So now we are at 73% complete. We're waiting for it to go to 0 or 100. All right, and it's done. So now you can see the difference between Midjourney version 1. Doesn't look very good. Doesn't even look like a flying saucer. So you can see how far Midjourney has come from here to version 4, which is here. So you can see how much better Midjourney has really gotten. Okay. If you change any of these settings and you don't like it, all you have to do is go back to your settings / settings, double enter twice, and your settings will come back up and you change whatever you like. If someone is creating images and you ask them what prompt they use and they tell you what prompt and you're not getting the same type of images, the look and feel that they have, you may want to ask them what settings they have their Midjourney or Discord on, okay? Because that will help you. You're not going to get the same image, but similar image, okay? It's all in the settings. So settings, don't forget about help, / help, enter twice. Look at these links to familiarize yourself with everything in Midjourney. Don't forget you have to create a discord.com account and a midjourney.com account. You get 25 generations for free. After that, you're going to have to purchase it or no longer be able to create images in Midjourney. You can only create a server by clicking on this plus sign. And the only time you can create a server is when you have when you have upgraded to a paid Midjourney account. Okay, so you're not paying for Discord, you're paying for Midjourney. And I think that's it, guys. And I showed you how to walk through. You have to, once you create that server, you have to go to your Midjourney little sailboat here, and you have to go to member support. And in member support, you can say, how can I add the bot to my server? This little message, standard message is going to pop up, and you're just going to click on add Midjourney bot. And when you do that, you're going to select which server you want to add the bot to and authorize it and indicate that you're human. And then you will be able to then generate images from your server. Okay. Now for me, I am going to be deleting this server. So I just wanted to show you guys how to create one if you decide to go with Midjourney and you don't want to be a part of the general or the newbie rooms to generate your images. All right. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I think I've covered everything in here to get you started in Midjourney. I did do a tutorial on this before, but I forgot my volume was low, so a lot of people couldn't hear me very well. So hopefully you guys can hear me just fine now because I have my volume super high. All right. So if you're currently in my Facebook group, Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, um, guys, I thank you so much for the love and support that you show in my group. And if you would like to join my group, it will be linked in the description of this video tutorial. Again, it is Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters. And you do have to agree to the Facebook group rules to join the group. And if you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you like my method of teaching and would like to subscribe to my channel, then please do so. And also like and share my video tutorial if you think others can benefit from it. And especially if you have someone out there that wants to know how to get started in Midjourney, this will be the perfect tutorial for them. All right. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye.